Super Bowl, so here are 5 keto-friendly foods that you can try. Hey folks, my name's Allie. Let's get started. So for you guys, I tried out 5 different keto-friendly recipes / ideas, and let's go through those together. Side note, this is the Muscles hat that I'm just borrowing. So here we have 5 foods that I cooked all night. I just got off work and I just kind of wanted to throw out some ideas for the Super Bowl that you could use on your keto diet. So first here we have eggplant little pizza bite. It's like a bagel bite but made with eggplant. And then we have a hot dog lettuce wrap. Now I know it doesn't look that great, but it tastes great. I tried the first one that I made and it tasted really good. Here we just have some guacamole dip, but the thing about this dip is the chips. Those are turkey bacon, and if you ask me, turkey bacon is better than a tortilla ever could be, and it's crispy and it almost tastes like a sun chip. So I'm going to show you how I made those. These are just your standard hot wings, and to make those I used a recipe that I saw from Binging with Babish, and so I'll show you how to make those. And then finally I made a keto-friendly chili with less tomatoes, no beans, but it's still full of flavor. So I just got off work at 5 and I went to Walmart and I spent about $45 on all this keto-friendly food that you can eat for the Super Bowl, and it's all going to be delicious and keto-friendly, so I hope you enjoy. So in my opinion, the secret to making a good lettuce wrap with romaine is to double up on the romaine. So here you have like the edge where it was stuck to the head of romaine, and now you just take another leaf and put it the opposite way. And then you just put whatever topping you want inside. So in this case, it's a hot dog since it's the Super Bowl, but you could use like this for taco-less tacos or any kind of filling that you want. And then you can just put whatever you want on top. So I'm just gonna put some mustard and some chile. Now you will have to hold on to this, and I know it looks a little messy right now, but that's because I'm filming at the same time. But all you would do is really just kind of hold it while you're putting everything on top, and then you've got like a nice little lettuce boat for your food. Now if people make fun of you about this for going to a party, remember this is all about your health and your wellness. Just think, am I really looking that ridiculous carrying my own head of romaine lettuce? Maybe, but it's for your own good. Now to make bacon chips, all you do is you just get some turkey bacon. Why turkey bacon, you might ask? Well, I just don't like the taste of really crispy pork bacon. But turkey bacon, like I've cooked it, I bought it before and I've cooked it in the microwave, and when I cook it, it gets really crispy, but it's not like a burnt taste. So I'm just gonna use this, and it tastes almost like one of those sun chips to me. If you like sun chips, you would like microwaved turkey bacon to where it's really crispy. So all I've done is I've just spread out some turkey bacon, and I know it's not a lot. I've been cooking all night for this video and I am not hungry. So I'm just making a little bit just to show you. So it's on a paper towel on top of a plate, and I'm just going to stick it in the microwave. This amount might take me 3 or 4 minutes to get it crispy, but if you make more, you know, you just keep an eye on it. You can always put more time on the microwave. Okay, so this is how the turkey bacon comes out when you microwave it a long time, and I swear it really does taste like a sun chip. And you can just break them off into bite-sized pieces like that, and you can eat it with your favorite dip. I got some guacamole. That's actually really better than a tortilla. Oh my goodness, I swear God, if you are craving tortillas and dip and guacamole or queso, use turkey bacon. It's really good. Okay, so now what I've had going in the oven is my eggplant pizza bites. So what I did was I just sliced some eggplant. I squeezed out gently the water onto paper towels. So just put it in between 2 paper towels and squeeze the 2 slices. I gave it a little bit of salt, and now I'm going to dress them. I've got 10 grams of tomato paste, 20 grams of mozzarella shredded, and about 13 grams of pepperoni. So tomato paste can be really sugary. I'm just going to pick this thing up and give it just a light layer of tomato paste. I think 33 grams of the stuff was about 6 grams of carbs, mostly sugar. It might have had like 1 gram of fiber. So definitely go easy on the tomato paste, okay? Tomatoes are carbier foods. Now these were in the broiler for about 6 minutes. I didn't want to burn them, so we'll see how they turn out. I'm going to put the cheese on top, and now the pepperoni. And I just sliced up the pepperoni because these are so little. And you can add whatever toppings. I was thinking about getting olives, but I just wanted to keep it simple for this video. But yeah, add whatever toppings you want, really. Okay, now those are going to go in the broiler, and I'm just going to keep an eye out and see how long they need to be in there. I'll take them out once the cheese is pretty melted. It might turn a little brown, a little crusty, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so they were in the broiler for about 3 to 4 minutes. I just kept an eye on them. As you can see, the cheese got a little brown, which is good. That's the way I like it. So I'm going to try it and let you know how it went. Okay, my consensus. I do love eggplant. It's one of my favorite foods. This one, I got it really ripe, so it's a little bit sweeter than I wanted it to be, I guess. Maybe I didn't salt it enough. I think it needs more flavor, so I would salt it more. I would maybe put even some garlic salt on it, and I would put a little bit more marinara or tomato paste on it, because right now it's a little sweet, and you can really taste the eggplant. It's not bad, it's just, it's not really pizza. So this is trial and error. And so, I mean, the more I eat it, the more I'm tasting those pizza flavors. But not bad for, you know, because I've seen like recipes for like spinach and cauliflower pizza crust, but I don't know, I'm really low effort, you guys. So anything where it's like you slice it and you put it in the oven, I'm down. So that's what I was going for with this. And like I said, the more I eat it, the better it tastes. Not my favorite thing, but I would try it again with just more ingredients on top to mask that eggplant flavor. Okay folks, so the first thing that we're going to make is probably the most carb heavy thing, but it's going to be a keto friendly version of chili. And so what I have is my ground pork, I got some ground beef, I have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I might not use all the tomatoes, a little bit of tomato paste, some secret ingredient. I had a friend who used mole, but I go to Walmart and I didn't even look for it, so I've used cocoa powder in the past, so that's what I'm going to do. I have my spices. I've got some cayenne pepper, some salt, cumin, chili powder, and I'm going to pretend that this is onion salt. I'm going to use garlic salt, but let's pretend that it's onion salt, and I'm sure it'll still be good. I have cilantro, and if you're one of those people that can't stand the taste of cilantro, I really do feel bad for you because I love it. And then instead of beans, I'm going to add in some sliced mushrooms. So I've got my pan on a medium-high heat, and I'm just going to add my 1.5 pounds of pork. Okay, while my meat is browning, I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. I might use the other can, but who knows. We're just going to kind of see how this goes. I've made this non-keto friendly version for the muscle, for his lunch, so I can use more tomatoes for him. But just remember, tomatoes are a carbier food. So I'm going to get that going on about medium heat to warm up those tomatoes. Okay, now I'm going to add my browned pork to the tomatoes with all the fat. And now it's time to brown the beef. Okay, looks like my pound of beef is all browned, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that to my pot as well. Okay, now to my pot of chili, I've got 20 grams of cocoa, 5 grams of chili powder, and 5 grams of cumin, and I'm just going to add all that in there. And the cocoa powder is going to add a richness, and it's also going to thicken up my sauce, because right now it's pretty watery with just the tomatoes. So adding all those in there. And whenever you smell like a chili powder mix or a taco mix, it's going to smell a lot like cumin and chili powder. And if you look, those are the main ingredients. So I'm just mixing those all in there, and I'm going to taste it in a bit and see how it does. Now, without any type of salt, this is really bland, and you can almost taste the chocolatiness of the cocoa powder, but I am liberally adding garlic salt. I've already added about 2 servings like that so far, and I'm just going till it tastes right. So I'm just making sure that it's salty, because without any type of salt, garlic salt, onion powder salt, or anything like that, it's going to be pretty bland, so you want to salt it really well. But make sure you go slow. You don't want to over salt it. Okay, I'm really excited about this. So I've got it to the saltiness that I want. It's a little bit thickened with that cocoa powder, and now I'm going to add some extra ingredients, some spices that will make it hotter, as well as cilantro. So first I'm going to add some cayenne pepper, and you can just do this to taste. I like it a little bit spicy, so I'm adding cayenne. And if you really want to give it a kick, you can add in some jalapeno peppers and the juice in there too. So I'm going to add a little bit of that. And the final ingredient that I like to add is fresh cilantro. It just cools off the hotness, but it adds delicious flavor. I ended up not needing the tomato paste. It's actually not too watery or anything, so and that's a little bit higher carb too, so didn't need the tomato paste, which is nice to know. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to add in some mushrooms, and we'll see how that goes. They're a little bit, mushrooms hold water, so they might add some water to the chili, but I just kind of want to see what happens when I use mushrooms instead of beans. So that was the whole box of mushrooms. Now, mushrooms do hold on to water, so you may want to let this cook down, let some of the water evaporate as those mushrooms cook. But yeah, I'm going to try it in a bit and let you know how it went. So our next order of business is chicken wings, and I'll be honest, you guys, I've never made chicken wings at home before, so this is going to be a learning experience for both of us. Now, I did watch Binging with Babish, and he says that you should let your wings dry out in the fridge, but I just got off work, I'm tired, and I need to get this uploaded tomorrow, so we're going to do this the short and easy way. Which means I'm just going to put these wings in the broiler for about 20 minutes. Well, I'll be honest, you guys, that was a little bit of a trial and tribulation because I have never had to like separate wings before, and I had to cut off the cartilage. And so it's always good to know how your food is made, I guess. But anyway, so I took a tip from what one of my viewers said is to use kitchen shears. So I just kind of cut in between the bones and the skin. So hopefully those are the right shape and everything. But now I've got my broiler going, and I'm going to stick those in the oven. Okay, so the chicken was in the broiler for about 15 minutes, and I was going to let it go the full 20, but then I thought I started to smell something burn. If you can see, it was a little bit dark there. So I just turned the broiler off for the last 5 minutes, and so it was in the oven for 20 minutes, but only broiling for about 15. So now I'm going to make the buffalo sauce to go on top. Now I got this idea from Cooking with Babish. So he said to just use 1 part butter for 2 parts sauce of hot sauce that you're going to use. So I'm going to use the Frank's Red Hot. And so I've got 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to use then 4 tablespoons of the Frank's Red Hot. But I'm just going to eyeball it. I don't want it to burn or anything, so I'm just going to take it off the medium heat. Okay, now I've got about 6 pieces of chicken, and I'm going to add my sauce to it. Well, folks, that's about it for today. I've already had a couple servings of this chili, but it's so good. And I've been eating so much food. I've tried all this food that I made. Definitely my favorite was the chili. My least favorite, it still wasn't bad, but my least favorite, and I would redo it again with just better ingredients and more tasty ingredients, is the eggplant pizza bites, but definitely something to try, especially if you like eggplant like I do. So yeah, I would definitely add more cheese and more sauce and more salt. But yeah, that's about it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to find me on Instagram, my name is keto_Allie. Again, thanks for watching. My name's Allie. Have a good one. Bye.